So, accomplishing clear 5 seconds of bell. Nice. Well, greetings and welcome to Miani Charo. This has been a wonderful week. Is that so? Um, I'm still out there and need to accomplish a few other readings. But the reason behind that is I would like to be the best when I'm able to present the definition of universe or divine presence. You know, when you have elected or selected someone in your life, like a boyfriend or your spouse, your partner or your lover, then it is because you found something unique and eye-catching that caused you to come closer to that person. But meanwhile, in our life, sometimes we are guided by divine to search for the answers. This is one of the reasons why we rely on universal messages. These messages are available for everyone. The question is, who is paying attention to them? Well, as I was telling you that healing and transforming, these are two different things and they are literally happening and almost happened. The question is, who gets what? Right. Feminine, when was healing, it is a very, very beautiful part. However, when masculine is transforming, then it's a rough part. Now, how to differentiate? Angelic signs and messages. Well, for a feminine, healing is somewhat connected to a very gentle feeling. Yeah. Say that you are very sad, feminine, and you're sitting somewhere, and either you're in someone's house or you're in your own house, and someone, maybe a nephew, maybe a boy, girl, whatever, teenager, or someone decided to play a piano. Beautiful tone, beautiful music, that made you feel good, that made you do healing. Or you're very upset on your boyfriend, or something has happened, or your day has been rough. You're there, and suddenly you meet a stranger. The person is also in a hurry and is in a waiting list. He just says hi, and both of you start to communicate. Maybe you at the start you are not ready, but then you come to know that he has only a pure wish to just talk and share something, and you feel good. Even when you're hurt and your masculine comes to you, or anyone on whom you have a great faith, that person just puts his hand on your shoulder or just gives a kiss on your forehead. That is a particular healing for you. Or even someone says that, do not worry, I'm there with you. This is a kind of healing for you, feminine. This is something different, and that's the biggest thing. Okay? If you have seen the movie Frozen, then whatever happened with the elder princess, she was then banned from meeting people. Was she healed? No. It was like putting her inside the house and locking it forever. This is cruelty. But then, the way she has come out and she got divine touch in her life through reindeer, through her own sister, through a nobleman, this is something unique. And even magical creature, snowman was there. I mean, this was a part of the movie, but then if we connect to ourselves, then our world just works on that way. we believe that angels are there and they just show their presence to us. We need to understand that. Healing is something different, but at the same time, as I was telling you, that the many times when you are trying to connect with your masculine, then whether you are healed or not healed, that portion goes to your masculine. And that causes you to feel like, what is happening? Because transforming is something different that connects to a part where he is ready or not ready, but he has to do it. How to tell you that? Yesterday night I was just thinking about that and I got an example. Um, if we talk about athletes in Olympics, then they are given a sign, a fire shot. Pew, boom, they just start to run, right? But even if there is a fault or a fall happened, then even they had run a few meters, they stop right there. But if they are in the middle of the run, would they stop? No. Or a person who has gone crazy or very angry, ferocious, or anxious and suddenly starts to run or escape from his home, his family members are running behind that person saying, stop, don't run. But that person is not understanding that. He's just running and running and running. Then, no matter how much you try, you won't be able to stop that person, would you? That is the basic thing which is happening with the masculine. He is just running away. Now, these are two different things. Feminine, you are like acting like being a fairy, and that is also the part of your own life, whether you understand it or not. See, a fairy is a creature, or fairy is something which connects to your heart with the divine thing. And a fairy is given a few powers to make the world shine. When you are healing, then you are transforming yourself into a fairy. It's your work who has come down on the earth to settle herself and then go back to your kingdom. That your kingdom here is your own world when you are happy. I mean, just remember your days when you were happy, you were smiling, you were singing, you were listening to music, you were playing piano, you were enjoying your hobbies, everything without a stress. There were a few days, isn't it? But then, where are they right now? For this purpose, you are given the cause of healing to be a fairy. A fairy is given a healing because she has a wand in his hand and her hand, and she is having incredible and wonderful heart. The heart which just wants pure love and happiness. It doesn't want anything else. Similar is you. If you follow that, you will be able to understand yourself. Now, the question is the wedding period or healing period over? The healing period, I guess, is now into its final stage when you are going to see the consequences. Those consequences could be miraculous or could appear in physical form. It's like, as I'm getting messages right now. See, if you wish for something or someone, you could get that thing in your life. What you need to do is to ask yourself, what do you want exactly? But I guess many of you are asking for a transformation. It's like you don't want to be the way you are. You want to transform yourself. Just like say you are in a relationship and your partner is behaving something different or being angry, rude, or suddenly become calm or quiet and not talking to you. It's because he's trying. Now, looking at that, if you have the courage, you could say that, okay, I'm moving on. Or you could say that, that's enough, do not talk to me. I mean, whatever the way your mind could work. Then you could say that, now I want to be something different. I mean, you got that hurt. When healing period come, that means from any place you had got the hurt. Now, this hurt could have been long back, like since your childhood, or since just 4 to 5 months or 4 to 5 years, or even from your soulmate or twin flame connection where you got hurt and that hurt caused you to seek the healing. That is a special part for you. But then, right now, when you are asking for farming, this is not what you are meant to do. This is something different then. When a little sparrow is being taught by its mother how to fly, then the prerequisite is that the little sparrow should fly only and only when it is a need or emergency. But then, when the little sparrow says that, okay, now when I learn to fly, I will fly anywhere. No, she's not ready. That is the thing which is you. Now you want to transform yourself. The question is, are you ready? You know, like in some songs, are you ready? The kind of question. And for masculine, it is something different. It's like, I was giving you examples that sometimes the person with ferocious nature or anxious is unable to stop, or very hard to stop that person. Your masculine is transforming and it's very hard to stop him from doing that. Now, transforming is a rough condition. Rough. And as I told you that you are becoming a fairy or kind of connection, he is not connected with a fairy. If you're going to connect a few tarot cards with him, then it could be the Tower. Suddenly I got Three of Wands, the Empire, Ten of Cups, Ace of Sword, and Three of Cups. See, these all cards are right now connected. I mean, this is having kind of connection with him. But the question is how and why, and how to find that. When he's unable to stop transformation, or he's unable to stop in the middle, is because he is transforming, and more than that, he's not understanding what is happening. Okay. As I told you that there has been a reason. Now, as I told you that the reason for you, feminine, to try to get healing is because you had a hurt. And now, even though you had hurt, you were not able to heal yourself. If you try to ask your heart that even if you had a heart broken a year before, or you have gone depressed, or you were feeling very unhappy, looking at that, you're not able to get help, support, or a strong feeling of love from your partner, how did you survive? You could say that you could have taken medicine, you could say that you have taken the healing tools like, say, Reiki or some other things, but the question is, even if going to a psychiatrist or therapies, did you recover yourself from your heart? And that's a direct question asked by me. I don't know, how would you take that? But that's what I'm getting here, is like you are not healed in your heart. Even if you could say that, I'm very happy, I'm very healthy, since 3 to 4 years I've been healthy. What are you talking about? What I'm talking about is that even if you are healthy, is your mind healthy? Enjoying every day is something different. I mean, there are people who just say that, I'm enjoying my everyday. The day comes, the day goes out, that's it. Is it, what do you say, enjoying your day? When you do something to someone, like when you are very much happy and you make the other person happy, being in relationship, that is something different. That belongs to your lovely life. And then there come certain days when you say that he is making me angry, then is this a day to call as a bad day? No. This is a part of relationship. You are there alone and you are enjoying your life, saying that I'm happy, but still you're listening and thinking about someone that you miss, a really wonderful and bad part of your life. Then that is a part when you are not healed actually. That is for you feminine. But then right now masculine is transforming, and when you are in a kind of final stage of healing, when you are going to see the consequences like some miracles, then at this moment masculine is going on a rough road. His transformation is in second or third, not in the final stage, and he's on the rough side, rough road. As I told you that for you right now the healing could be like a gentle touch or a smooth kiss, or just someone uttering your name very softly. Hey, you could feel like wow. But for masculine, this is different. Right now, you are connected to your masculine with the feelings, the connection. But apparently, I guess a few things are happening. What I'm able to find out is like the divine masculine is getting the feelings from feminine that there's a sexual connection, and because of that, he is getting sexually evolved, and divine feminine is getting the messages or connection from the masculine is like he needs to say a few things. He needs eternal healing. And that's why she's going on eternal healing basis. So it's kind of, going on a dual way. But actually the thing is that he's trying to connect with the feminine, but then there's a connection when he needs to heal himself. There's a part for which he is not ready. Like say there is an athlete who is badly hurt or injured, but then he is just near about the final. If he stop in between, he won't be able to accomplish it. So what he does, he still runs. He don't stop for the healing. The same is happening for masculine. He knows and he gets a feeling from his feminine, but then there is a certain phase. It's like he needs to connect to the feminine. There's a sexual connection, physical attributes out there. And if he's going to think and feel about his feminine, then it could be plain and simple physical connection or sexual intimacy. Even if you feminine are not thinking about him in that way, he is thinking about you. I mean, I don't know what you think about him, no matter what he's watching on his computer, laptop, or mobile, whatever, any movie or any video, he is going to connect to the intimate touch he has ever got in his life. So if you believe that you have that wonderful connection ever in your life, when you are or when you were with him, then he is going to think about you so badly. And right now he needs that. But then, as I told you, there are two different ways. You are healing feminine and he is transforming. These two ways cannot be accomplished right now. It's like a seesaw or seesaw. When one goes up, the second should come down. They can't stand on the same level. This is not the right time because you are in healing. So just consider, if you want to connect to your masculine, you just run out there and you could feel like he is looking at something. He could feel like he should give you a kiss, and you feel like you should say something to him. I mean, 2 or 3 things could happen apparently. It's like, say, if you just come before each other, then it could happen like you could feel like you could say, or you could think in your mind that I want to give you a hug, and he could feel like I want to give you physical closeness or sex. Even if you decide that let it should happen, then the things will switch automatically. Your healing part would switch to him, and his transformation part would switch to you, so that you're going again back to your life when you are in need. And you could feel like he was there, very calm, or even for a few days or few weeks he is there, but then he is like transforming, going out with his friends. Again, the same things are happening, and you would still think about the day when you said that I want to give you a hug, and he said I want to give you that. I mean, you could be close, but then you could feel like the same thing is happening. The kind of connection is unbreakable. You are still feeling the same day, so like you are with him, and whatever you have when you first met each other at that day, just like as I told you that you said I want to give you a hug, those feelings will prevail no matter what you do. Even if you want to escape, you won't be able to escape, because the two things are still working. As I posted a video about that, divine versus destiny. What is divine and what is destiny? These are two different things. Divine and destiny. Sometimes something is in your hand and sometimes something in your hand. Right? Apparently it had happened, and I could feel like a few of you could still feel like he is the one for me. Then who is stopping you from reaching that person? Who is that thing? What is that thing? This is either divine or destiny. You could feel like I'm trying so much from divine. I'm praying, I'm reading sacred texts, I'm getting healing sessions, and what is happening? What is stopping me from communicating with him? There are two things, divine and destiny. They do not work together. That's the miraculous thing. Destiny is actually not what you are supposed to do. Destiny is like what you are meant to do. Now, this what you are meant to do. Just take an example. 5 companies, you are asked to join any of them. Only the 5th company is the one where you get full freedom. Work on your own. Anytime you come, you just have to um, complete your work. No one is there to ask you. Just be there, be yourself, and be happy. The time you're happy, you're welcome in that company. So that's a wonderful thing. But rest of the 4 companies are asking you to do the work the way they say. They could ask you to not to grant you a leave. They could ask you to work for 7 days in a week. They could ask you to come early or come late and give more time. They could pressurize you. Now just tell me, who is that person and how is he controlling you? Got the connection? What I'm saying about destiny? These companies, the people working in it, they plan your destiny. Sometimes you could feel like I want to leave the company, but I won't, because for getting the 1 year completion thing, I need to work there, or they just told me that if I'm going to leave now, even in the 4 months, they won't be able to give me the certificate. That's it. So what is the use? So I'm going to stay here for another year. So who is controlling you right now? Who is? This is destiny that is being controlled by a few people. They manipulate you anytime in the world. This is known as destiny. So just do not think that destiny is like something which is mean or something which is there in the horoscope, and likewise. There is this is thing. Like we could feel like this is happening with me and with me and with me, but then who is controlling yourself every single day? I mean, if you are aware, then there are certain spells. Even if you search on a website or internet, you could feel like there are spells for money, there are spells for even someone to fall in love. Then that person is controlling, manipulating you. It's like the card in the tarot card starts from DE, or um, I guess recently I just watched a video. There was a card like puppet. It's kind of a kind of puppet attached to a string. This is happening. So this is destiny, and divine, it's something different. Divine is like sometimes they know best for you. They could appear to you just like one comment was there in one of my video, when the person said that she was in the car and a rash driver was just about to hit her car, but then she could find like someone was there who just saved her. Or in my life, when the bus strike from behind, we were saved astonishingly. There was a huge noise, but then we were saved. How? Divine intervened. But then when we were at the time, at a very close time of death and life, or of losing and staying, and when we were unconscious, then they encounter, because they know that we are praying, we are asking for help, and that time our prayers reach direct to the heaven. I'm not saying the seventh layer or likewise or direct heaven, but it's like direct to the divine, direct to the universe. But then in the meantime, what are we thinking? Like, say some of you feminine, if you're looking for masculine, what do you think about that? You feel like, I want my love back, I want my happy life, I want my happy life. This is your wish. You could feel like, how many months I'm trying, but still I'm not getting my wish fulfilled. What is happening? Who is interfering? It is yourself. There are some people who are manipulating your destiny through some spells, or it's like when you are wishing something, there is someone else who is wishing something different for you. Like, say there are some other feminine people, or other female persons, or some other people who could feel like that guy belongs to me, or it's like she's very happy in her life, then why can't I? Why is she so happy? They bring out jealousy and they plan it in your life successively. You're unaware of this kind of thing that's happening in your life, and you're just living your life the way it has been, and then destiny interfered. When destiny comes, your divine is protecting you. So that time divine could say that stop. It is not the right time to communicate. And you could feel like divine is not helping me. No, it is actually helping you. But it's like divine is not there to work on you just right on that second. As I told you in one of my videos, that divine takes each and every single thing from your life to work for you. You need to use lots of energy for it. Still, if you feel like the more you're trying, the more you are not able to connect to him, then there is a tremendous complication that has met in your destiny. I mean, just ask yourself, a happy couple, they are enjoying their day out, they are everywhere, like they're going to the beach or they are just taking a walk together. Maybe they are going to temple or church, whatever you feel, or they are like enjoying togetherness. But there is something which is making them feel bad. One of you could feel like being together with my masculine, we are married, we have kids, and we are there together. So what do you think? I am not thinking about separating, then what is the use of listening to this? And obviously you could feel like that. These are things going on in your mind, in your relationship. You could feel like what is happening? I have not been the way I have been already. Some of you could feel like we are doing everyday sex. We are very happy. Then this is something not known as divine or twin flame or soulmate. This is something different. There are some people who are connected just for the sake of fun. As you all know that if you have a true connection, true heart connection to your masculine, then you could feel like even a single smile, you could feel like from his smile how much happy it is. I mean, it's like total scientific analysis. 67% he's unhappy, but still he's showing he's happy. And you could feel like, come on now, tell me what is happening. Why are you upset? Even though all the people saying, what are you saying? He's happy. You could feel like, you could say that, no, I know he's upset in his life. And he could say that, yes, I'm upset. This is only apparently available and visible to you because you know it from your divine connection. So these two things are actually working, divine and destiny, and this healing and transforming period is not over yet. For you, feminine, you could feel lots of transitions and lots of miracles in your life. You could um, connect with some healers. You could see some miracles in your life. I would only advise you to do a simple trick for yourself, for your safety. It's like you could make 3 layers of protection around you every single day, every single night. Early when you wake up, just so that I'm giving myself protection or I'm being protected by anything, like by Archangel Michael or by a light. And you can make 3 invisible circles around you by moving your hand or finger around yourself 3 times, saying this thing. The more you do, the more it is valuable to you because your healing part is going through the visible phase now. Your masculine and any other thing could be able to see that you are healing. When you're healing, that means you're getting enormous power. That power should remain in you, and that should not be interfered with someone. And for masculine, you are transforming, and you are in the raw phase, and when you are so much tired of transformation, you could feel like, why not to have sex? But then ultimately, because it's a transformation period, even though you want it or you don't want, you are going to connect with the best part of your life. Say you have been happy with your love life or you have been happy with your twin flame or soulmate, then you're going to think about them. I guess it's less existence of connecting with someone else over your partner, going to hurt yourself badly by thinking about your soulmate or twin flame because you're going to think about them. The kind of connection you have had, you're going to connect with them only. And apparently you could think about helping them. Like, you know that they are healing and you could feel like I could help them to heal more, but no, you're not meant to do that part. You're meant to do your part of transforming. Transform, but do not stop in the middle. Transformation could happen literally like you could make something in your business or in your job, or you could feel like that's it, I'm taking a break. You could feel like I'm repairing something, I'm doing something, I'm traveling a lot. I need to pay attention to my health. Whatever transformation is happening for you, anything you could say, or you could even watch a series of read a series of books. This is a massive transformation portal apparently working for you. But then for feminine, it's healing that is happening for you. So healing and transforming, these are two different things. Just think about them, and I will refer to you. Well, because these are two different things, these are happening in everyone's life, and this is causing a kind of friction. That's why some penetrating are still there, because this friction is huge. So the more I get, the more I will let you know. Thank you. Take care until the time. Be happy. Blessings.